Welcome everybody to this tutorial. I actually named this the impossible triangle because we're going to recreate this graphic that I made using the impossible triangle. That's what we call it. Well, before that, I just want to let you know that I started a Patreon page so that you can support me and so that I can continue to create tutorials daily. And yeah, so I am actually doing daily tutorials now. So please visit, or you can subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you. Okay, so let's start by analyzing the graphic here. So I'm just gonna go to enhance. So what we see here is we have some text, okay, and then we also have like gradation here, just to have illusion that there's depth, and also here, and looks like it's different perspective of text. So here's what we can do. So we will recreate that. So what I did, I searched up impossible triangle, and this is one of the image that I got, and we are going to make that as our photo reference. Okay. So this is really simple to do. I'm just gonna move this one here, going to the left, right side. So we are going to use the the perspective tool, and then we also are going to use the transparency tool. So first of all, so see this, so I typed this already, so see this Alex here, so we have to change the spacing of this Alex and the best word. So what we're going to do is you click on the text, and then you go to your shape tool, and then drag this up so we don't have a lot of spacing, because in the reference here there's not a lot of spacing. And also here I click that, and then I'm going to remove or lessen the spacing. Okay, so we're all good. So let's start with this portion here. So let's start with the name Alex. So I'm gonna click on the name here, and then we can actually, we don't need to resize this. You can actually go straight to this, to perspective. So you click on where is perspective. We go to sorry about that. Here, add perspective, and click on add perspective. Then you'll have this 4 nodes, right? So you can actually drag it right away. So I'm gonna drag it here, and then it's not gonna look right yet, but once we finish dragging the other two, it would look better. Okay, so we'll just imagine that there's a line going here, so I'll probably move that somewhere there. Okay, so we've done that already, and then we go to let's go to best. So best here, but we'll just change the font so we can see. So again, we go to objects, and then we go to add perspective, and then we drag this 4 corners, right? See, that's my first corner, and then this is my second, and then it's gonna look at me how I did it. Okay, so we go to the edge here. So go this, go down, and this one going down. There you go. So it's really quick and easy to do this. All right, so we're done with the second word, and I will go to CorelDraw words. So grab that, and we are going straight to our add perspective. I'm gonna drag this here and drag this, and this one here, and then drag this over here. Perfect. Okay, so let's look at the reference again. So we have that ready, and then we'll go for the overall text. So we go straight to perspective, drag this here, and then drag this over here, and this one, and move it over here. Okay, so I think we're done with that. And then we'll go for the graphics word. So I'm going to rotate it to match the orientation, and then move it here. And then I'm gonna go to perspective, and then one sec. I'm gonna hit Control Z first. So I think we shouldn't rotate it yet. I think we shouldn't rotate it. Okay. Because the problem there is that the perspective, it doesn't know where to start, right? So just keep it like this orientation, and just go to objects, and then just go perspective, because it's going to follow the the shape that you want it to go. So I'm gonna go put it here, and this one here. All right. So if you notice, this one is a little bit over, so I'm just gonna move it like that. Okay, let's see the original. Okay, so that is fine. Because what we can do too is we can click on that, and then we can drag it over a bit. Okay. So now the last one with the software, I'll change the color to gray first. And then I'm going to add perspective, object, add perspective, drag this, going this side. Oops. Going here. And this one, and the last one. Okay. So we're all set. I'm just gonna adjust this a bit. Okay. I'm just gonna look at my reference here. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix this. Probably gonna push this more, and then drag this over here. Okay. If that doesn't work, we're gonna fix that later on. What I do, I'm just gonna move it more. Okay. Or maybe I have to drag this over. Okay, let's manually fix that later, because we can ungroup that. Okay, so, or we can fix that now. So what I'll do is I'm going to make this, I'm going to convert it to curves. So click on convert to curves. So now it's a curve. Now I have full control on the text. So what I'll do here is I'm going to shrink it down a bit, and then I am going to move this like that. Okay, and then I can okay, what I'll do, I'll break it apart, break curves apart, Control Z. I'm going to combine this first, combine, and combine this last one. Okay, so now I can go to the letter G and fix that. So I'm gonna move that over here. I'm gonna stretch that. Okay, I'm gonna resize this. resize this one too. Okay, and this, and the last one here. Okay, so now we can delete the triangle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the eyedropper tool, the color dropper, so that I can just sample that and then fill that and then sample this color and then fill this color with that color, and then this one overall will be light gray, and I think this one. Okay, and then graphics would be gray. Oh, since it's not grouped together, so we have to do it individually. And what else? And then this one here would go for this. Okay, so now the only thing we have to do is to add the black background. Okay, so it's to front now, and we're gonna put it to back. It's shift page down, and that's it. But if you take a look, there's like transparency in here, right? So in order to do that, I'm going to adjust this a bit. There. So in order to do that, we have to create a shape. So you go to your Bezier tool. We're gonna start here. So just create a shape to the first letter. Okay. And then you enclose that. And then fill that with black. And then after that, you go to transparency tool. And then you click and drag going down. And then you can just move the transparency. You can adjust it. Okay, so I think that looks good. Okay, and what else do we need to do? It's this one over this one and the W. So here you go to your Bezier tool. I'm just gonna create a shape. And then make it black. And then I'm going to go to transparency tool and just have to adjust a bit there so that you have like depth on the letters. So the last one, go here. Okay, and then I'm going to close that, make that black, and then I click and drag. There you go. Okay, and that's it. That's great. So it's a nice design, and I hope you like it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow again. Goodbye.